Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Age of the Ring mod as we continue our guide through every single faction as we now come to the Orcs slash Goblins of the Misty Mountains. Now, I'd say this is my favourite of the four evil factions currently. Dog comes close, but recently with the Misty Mountains, they have been performing really well for me. I really do enjoy playing as the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, and we're going to talk about why now. Firstly, they have a hero that is super cheap that has Scavenger at tier 1. That is insanely good. Tier 2, their powers are so well balanced. You've got Vision, you've got Fell Wind, which is always going to be a good power. You've got a Elven Wood ability. You've got Untamed Allegiance, which also instead of just taking over a lair, can improve. It's basically a mini Call the Horde for a building. So that's really good. You've got the Rune of Angmar, which is where you can get some slightly unique units. It's basically just a mini controlling building. Then you've got the proper Call the Horde, which improves Moria Orc production speed, which I also think includes the Goblin Towers. We'll go into that soon. And then we've actually got Scavenger, like They Will Die for or whatever it's called for Thranduil's Realm. Instead it lasts a little bit longer, and it's actual just gain resources for a time. Then you get the Weirwood, which is the original worm back from bfme 2 days even. Then we've got White Winter, which is similar to Freezing Rain, but giving more negative effects. So it's on par with the Reign of Ulmo for Imladris. Then you've got the Watcher in the Water. Everyone loves Watcher in the Water. And then finally we get a flyby dragon, which is the original Dragon Strike. And then we've also got a Balrog. So, fun all around. Now, we immediately go for the Allegiance of Goblin Town and reduce the costs of our heroes as basically our banners, and it also allows us to recruit the Goblin Towers, which we're going to go for now. Building a Goblin Cave. I do miss the old Goblin Cave model, but I must say this one is definitely fits the theme more suitably than the original. So same as with Mordor and Isengard, we can make lumber mills. This is the last of the factions that can make lumber mills. Dog cannot build a lumber mill. There's plenty of trees, let's use them. And we get Muzgash, and as I mentioned, he does start off with a scavenger effect at tier 1, which makes him potentially one of the strongest early game heroes in the game. Ferrin comes close because he's brand new and really strong too. Muzgash is arrived. Let's get a treasure trove up here, so we've got the 1. So yeah, first ability, Legendary Veteran, Moria and Mountain Orcs near Muzgash gain damage, armor and experience faster, and nearby allies earn resources per kill. So it's not even just your units. If you have an ally that kills near you, they will gain resources for that kill. Or any Orc, Goblin, literally anything will give you resources when you have Muzgash around. He is so good. He is so damn good. Let's get another lumber mill up here. And I'm going to follow my advice I said last time about Isengard. Don't build your lumber mills too close, because then you'll all go to one lumber mill. And as it says in the Adine mod, a lumber mill is the most efficient when you have 5 labourers working on it. Any more or any less, you're going to be either... You won't be getting any more resources, and you won't be doing too well with that. Now, we go for Goblin Towers. 30 resources each, super cheap. We also have Screechers, which are slightly more expensive, but a little bit better. But the Goblin Towers do require a building to an upgrade to get, so they are worth it. Also, unlike the Screechers of Moria, they get Grubby Hands, which decreases structure armor and steel resources. So yeah, that's the name of the game with the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. Just farm resources. Because your early game strategy is just going to be spamming Goblin Towers. And also, who can say down, to Goblin Town? So good. Sounds so good. They've done that. They did that well. Yeah. Now they won't survive more than one hit from anything with actual power. But I mean, this is just an extra free 27 resources per Wraith. So yeah. It's just free money. They're literally giving us money by bringing those things to us. And if anyone doesn't know what 327s is, that's 81. That's 81 extra resources. That may not sound like much, but that's that's almost 3 units of Goblin Towers. Just for that. Really good. Really, really good. Oh, crap. That was my builder and my building I lost. Ouch. That's a 400 resource investment I'm going to put into that. I did not notice the Goblin lair and then my builder dying. I'm so sorry. Not a good start. Another good thing about these Goblin lairs, you don't need to level them up to get anything. You can start instantly get everything at level 1. You can level them up to make them build faster. And adds some moria archers to defend the garrison. But we're at a point where we don't need that. And you look at that, 1 resource per hit. There's 20 gobbos per unit, and at least 10 of those are hitting constantly with pretty good attack speed. So that's about... They've already made their money. These Goblin Towns have already made their money. And now we can spend that money on getting better things, such as, if we wanted to, we get Urshak even. But I don't remember, the last time I played with Urshak, he broke the game when I used his level 10, so I'm not going to use Urshak. I'm going to keep saying his name wrong, I'm sorry. I'm going to say sorry a lot, I'm British, get over it. I might actually go for Goblin King straight away. Against Mordor, we do need just some big AoE damage. Muzgash does that. He does do some decent damage. Oh no, my Goblin Towers are dying, but we killed a warg with 18 resources. The Goblin Towers I lost actually just made me money. I'm going to get the Goblin King. I feel like we're doing well here. And I'm instantly going to lose another builder again. Nope. No thank you. Get rid of the Warg lair. I don't want to have to be creep farming. A fun thing you can do on certain maps with Goblin Towners, I wouldn't recommend this, but you can keep a few units of Goblin Towners back near a enemy creep lair that's behind your base that the enemy won't be able to reach. You can put those Goblin Towers on a separate command group, and you can just farm resources. It's like 1 or 2... You're going to be making like 50 resources in all of that, so it's basically just having an extra resource building. But I don't recommend doing that often. You can do it. It's a fun little thing you can do to cheese the game, but I would not recommend it. I'm going to demolish this, see if I get any resources from it. I got 12 resources from it. Okay. It just means there's not any ruins there. I actually find that the Goblin unit, the Misty Mountains buildings that drop the like remains that eventually regrow as if they're lairs. I find that detrimental because it's like, okay, this is here. I want to rebuild it because I don't want to waste any time for it to come back, but I can't because it's now there. I have to click on it to demolish it, which is wasting time. Get more Goblin Towers, and I'm going to upgrade both of these to get my Goblin Towers faster. The last time I played Misty Mountains was before Christmas time. This was back last year. And yeah, I just spammed Goblin Towers for so long, you don't actually need to build any other units for a large portion of the early game. You do eventually want to getting other units, like the Mountain Orc Lodge. But it's not something you should instantly go for. Also go for the Troll lair. You want the Troll lair and the Mountain Orc hollows, but you don't want them at the very beginning. Watch out! Oh look, it's a free vat of resources. Oh, but they're bringing up their tier 2 units and can now. Okay. So, what does the Goblin King do? Tier 1, he can summon units analogous to the Great Goblin's rank, which means for each level he has, he makes 1 unit of Goblin Towners. So if he's level 1, he's going to make 1 unit of Goblin Towners. Level 10, he's going to make 10. And they are only temporary, unfortunately, so I'm going to send them over to destroy that slaughterhouse. And make sure they're from command group as well. No, they're destroying my building, then they've got a troll already. Oh dear. Okay, we might need to get some of these then, Mountain Orc brutes. My buildings. My beautiful buildings. Oh, we sent more than 1 unit over there then. Oh, it's a Goblin Town over there. Oh. Oh, he also gets poison blades, Muzgash does. Which does more poison damage and knockback. So if you want to be able to cut down a hero quickly, that's the way you're doing it. Oh god. Everyone fall back to the base. I've not chosen a power yet. I'm going to go for this. This is Fellwind. Throw them all into their own fiery demise. get my own trolls to deal with their trolls. And use that to kill off their troll. Or at least come in. Oh, they got archers. I need wargs now. Get the warg cage. The best thing I like about Misty Mountains is you actually are incentivized to build a bit of everything. Okay, don't bother leveling them up. It's just wasting time. Get another build another goblin hole. Oh. Did you have any heroes? No, it's just that they're... Great Goblin, kill that orc unit. Kill the archers. Move over. There you go. Oh, you also make some nearby moria orcs and Goblin Towners. Because obviously moria orcs should be included in his power, honestly. Oh god, they got Moloch early. Ooh, that's not good. Get some wargs to deal with things. Get some scouts because we need some archers. And these archers are okay, but they're a bit expensive for how pathetic they can be. Muzgash deal with Moloch. Great Goblin deal with Moloch. Cave Troll deal with their Mountain Troll. They will die down here and never be found. Down in the deep of Goblin Town. They are coming. I'm fairly certain this works with Goblin Towers. Yes, it does. Good. Whenever it says something about Moria Goblins or Goblin Towers, it basically means them both. Oh, they're putting us in the corner, but because of Muzgash, we're actually holding on. Although I need to make sure he actually lives. And yeah, this is what I mean. This here, I don't want this. I just want it to go so I can rebuild the building altogether. I don't want to have to keep looking at it. If you want the better Gundabad units, which I think we can get now. Yep, level 2. I want to get them. They're really good. So we need to get the Allegiance of Gundabad. So 1,200 investment, but we're Goblin Town. We can invest that much money into things. We almost got Swarm. Again. Put our troll into melee because that's where the trolls are strongest. Oh yeah, this power, iron, discipline, improve movement speed for a limited time. May not sound like something, but when your units move faster, so they can get into the combat faster, is better. A bunch of Goblin Towners. Now 5 units of Goblin Towners. Do we still have that? We still have the Signal 5 because they couldn't be bothered to take it. Okay, these are actually selecting a different thing. Use them as a command group and move them over there. What? They're capturing our building? Don't bother trying to remake what was lost. Just build over it. Goblin Town is not about trying to restore things. This is about corrupting the land. Not as much as Dog Will Do, but you get the point. Don't tell me I can't command any more troops. I feel offended. Well, I've got to invest my money somewhere. I could get Urshak. Could get Gold Thimble. Do I still have wargs? No. Okay. Then I'll upgrade the... Oh, no, I don't have some wargs. Wargs, exactly like the wargs of bfme 2 Rise of the Witch King for Isengard. Not for Age of the Ring, unfortunately. We still have the building! They didn't take it. Oh, but they trample. These boys trample. That's good. Yeah, extra damage and armor for a while. That's pretty good. It's better than the Howl of the Isengard or Wild Riders. So we've now got Gundabad. We could get the Drums in the Deep, which permanently summons 5 units of Moria Orcs with heavy armor. So slightly better than our Goblin Towners, but again, that is, unfortunately, it does take our command points into effect. So unfortunately, permanent summons are not that good. Let's try and build some towers in places. Keep the enemy off our backs. They're coming up here now to the north. So I think I should go up and meet them. Also want to go here for the Gundabad Stone Trolls and the Mountain Giant. I did not know they had this Mountain Giant until the last video I did on the Misty Mountains, and that's when the game crashed. So I didn't get to show it all off. I almost did though. Yeah, look at that. Extra movement speed, No, leave my building alone. I'll just let it generate me resources, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we want to get these Gundabad Berserkers and the Horrors of Gram even. I think they used to be called Horrors of Mount Gram. Horrors of Gram, incredibly strong. Incredibly strong, no joke. You do not want to be in combat with them for long. Should probably get another builder just to spam out some towers for defense. And Goblin Towers, because if they throw down the AoE damage effects, they will kill us almost always. That leaves our other units vulnerable. Oh, those Orc archers look so cute when they can't do anything. Oh god, that's a troll. Let's get White Winter. I'm dreaming of a white winter. Go away, troll. And there goes the builder. Stop them for a second. Don't like them doing what they're doing. So yeah, 5-unit elite unit, which you can get 2 of, by the way, once you get the Gundabad Allegiance. Actually, no, you can only get them with the Gundabad. Oh no, you don't need the Gundabad Allegiance. Yeah, I think you get an extra 1 if you get the Gundabad Allegiance. They might have changed that. I remember originally it was when you got the Gundabad Allegiance, you start with only getting 1. But when you got the Allegiance, you could then get another 1. Oh, I just doubled my army with that Goblin Town summon. Good old Great Goblin. He knows what he's doing. But you want to get this straight to tier 3 for those Gundabad Stone Trolls. Similar to the Berserkers in that they can be upgraded, but better than the Berserkers because their upgrades actually make sense on a large unit that can self-heal. It feels a bit pointless on the Berserkers because they're so small and easy to shoot down. Wait. Yeah, that's right. To spam out goblins. Yep, they threw down their ability on us again. But unfortunately, we had nothing there to get them to kill. There's some more scouts. I would recommend, if you don't want to go for the Gundabad units, you should get some Goblin Town, some Moria Orc archers, but not often. Get them if you think you really need them. Don't get them because you think, oh, I need some archers. They are not good archers. They have very terrible range and all that. Move faster, you slobs. And then Muzgash's last ability, Trophy of Supremacy. Presents his foes with a token of past victories. Enemies lose all leadership and lose movement speed. So if you want to escape, Muzgash is your best option. Now, I haven't used this ability yet, and Antiquarian. Because he might accidentally burn everything around him. But he does give you free resources with a power. So yeah. Ah, you stupid battering ram. Just prevent that battering ram from doing anything annoying, please. Now, these Goblin Towners, I think they might need to learn a lesson or 2 of who's in control here. Did they just one-hit the building over there? I feel a bit offended. Shut up. It's just because they're destroying all my buildings with a battering ram. They're not taking over. I'm taking over. Slowly but surely, we just expand. And then we can eventually even go out of Goblin Towners into the Mountain Orc Lodges. And just spam Gundabad Orcs. Gundabad Orcs even. The elite Gundabad Berserkers. We should probably get Urshak. Or Azog. Yeah, let's go for Azog next. I don't know what this does. I think this is a leadership. Yeah, grants excellent experience. All these level 1 Goblin Towners, level 4. And 5. And 3. Felwyn throws a troll in the air. Like I just don't care. I forgot to summon bats. Move him over there. Rhyming out of time. I didn't even know I was trying to rhyme. Rebuild all the towers they destroyed. Oh, and this is why we needed pikes. This is why I wanted pikes. Fire arrows will have to do because I can't kill great beasts right now. Oh no, there is some pikes in there. Okay. Ah! My heroes. That's a level 5 Great Beast. That was a level 5 Great Beast just from trampling Goblin Towners. I feel incredibly offended by that, but now we're not making any money, and we're not making any more Goblin Towners, so I've got to do that now as well. Ah! Get these Gundam Berserkers, because they're pikemen. No, they're not. Get some pikemen, because they've got Great Beasts. Oh no, my Horrors of Ground didn't fall back. You fools! Okay, those are all archers. I can't deal with that. Let's get some wargs to deal with that. Assassins! Leave my buildings alone, you meanies. Yeah, they won't take it. Now let's go Untamed Allegiance and get ourselves a free building. Nope. They actually destroyed the building and now they've destroyed the lair. I just got Untamed Allegiance for nothing. Well, I mean, I can use it to increase the speed of troll production, I guess. If that matters. Not really. Oh, I just threw that right onto their AoE damage ability. Yeah, that's the problem with level 5 Gobbos. They're still not any good. Okay, got Great Goblin fall back. Stop making the other version, the other second U. Cave Troll ready, yay. Keep him in stone throwing mode now. Why are you so out of pace? Muzgash is back. Let's get another Mountain Orc Lodge while we're at it. Fell Winter again, please. Just going to keep throwing out Goblin Towers because they're super cheap, and I'm going to start making money again, thanks to Muzgash. Why do they always focus my resources? That's why keeping Muzgash alive is so important, because if you don't have Muzgash around, you'll find out soon enough you don't have many resources. Leave my resources alone. There we go. Everyone huddle up. Yeah, in retrospect, Mordor's probably one of the best factions to fight against my kind of approach to Goblin Town. Great Goblins, stand over here for a second away from everyone else, so I can use your ability and get some more resources, so I could potentially get Azog. Will it burn me? It burnt me. Ow. That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. Okay, so I want to get in pikemen from here. I'm going to stop getting Goblin Towners for now. I think I've got enough. I'm going to get drummed in the deep because I know I'm going to need some insurance policy. And in fact, I'm going to get rid of some of these Goblin Towners. Just throw them into the enemy base and see if they get anything done. Try and get some more elite orcs. Could get Bat Swarm actually as well. Get an extra bit of vision. Look who it is. Distract that troll. He's level 3 already by killing Goblin Towners. That doesn't feel right. Did he escape from a death or something? Okay, that might be a glitch then. These Goblin Towners are giving a lot of experience to this one troll. That doesn't feel right. He's level 4. Unless... I don't know. I don't know. It feels like he's giving a bit too much though. Okay, we've now got drums in the deep. We also want to get the Lesser Dragon, the Allegiance of the Northern Wastes. Oh, and yep, just walk away from my army because I don't want to burn it all. Oh yeah, get the Horrors of Grand back. Get them back. Can I have money this time? No, it's an explosion. No, please just stand there. Or walk away from there. Anything that's not there. Oh, there's their army. Let's throw in mine. Now they've thrown down their trump card against me. Let's throw down my trump cards. Experience for everyone. Make everyone move faster. Make them move slower. Great Goblin fall back, because I want you to heal. Make your army and then run away, please. Great Goblin. Muzgash, keep away from there. What else do we want? I do want the Watcher and the Wereworm. I think I'm going to go straight for Durin's Bane and Fire Drake's Wrath. For this. I think it's just necessary we go for our elites now. Okay, that Troll's is going to... The Great Beast is going to walk right in. Move in and kill that Great Beast. The Goblin Towers are holding fast. For now. That is a level 5 Great Beast, so let's see how long that lasts. No, you're not busy, so get to killing. They're cutting a hole right through my army. Because it's all Goblin Towners. Okay, I think it's time to go serious. With our elite troops. Because that Great Beast was a... Just cut down an entire army of Gobbos. Maybe get some Goblin Moria Orc archers instead of anything else. But yeah, as you can see, it's working, but it's not... They are coming is on, but it's not working for our Gundabad units. It only works for the Goblin Cave units. And we have a lot of them. Now, they can, for some reason, get upgrades. I always thought that was a bit weird, that the Moria Orcs could get upgrades. Yeah, it makes sense of vanilla, because it's vanilla, and they don't always think it all through. But, yeah, the fact these Moria Orcs can get the upgrades feels really weird. It does feel really weird. Then we're going to get fire arrows. That's the main upgrade I want from my archers. Everything else is non-essential. God damn it. Stop blowing me up. I just want money. Why can't you give me my wish? Ooh. It's starting to come on from that side now as well. They're surrounding me. They're surrounding me. But luckily, unlike every other faction, I'm doing well. Unlike what I'm doing with every other faction showing this kind of thing off, it's working. This is what we trained for. Murders! Why they're not in the front lines then? My Horrors of Grand will not die. They should be fear resistant, to be fair, but they're not for some reason. You know, being elite orcs and all, they should be immune to that kind of nonsense. Oh, get them out. Actually, no, just try and get them out of there. Try and let them escape. They can't because Age of the Ring mechanics for some reason lock enemy units in place. Doesn't work on the enemy though. Where's my army? Okay, there it is. Are they starting to build actual siege equipment now? Yeah, that's a catapult. I need some Warg Riders. Or just Wargs. Wargs are cheaper. Wargs are cheaper and faster, and don't get as bogged down as easily. Muzgash killing a troll. Everyone fall back. That is going to kill us. First kill Moloch, because I don't like Moloch. Mount Graham horrors, run away, please. I know it's not in your nature to do as you're told, but please do. Please do as you're told. Thank you. Okay, I might as well get Azog now. I think now is the time. Also get rid of that, please. Are you pikes? No, you're not. You're archers. You've got no strength against my wargs. You are doomed. Oh. So what do you get level, what's this, 3? Pierce resistance, so resistant to archers. Okay. They're already pretty resistant to archers though, so that's fine. Come on. Let's get Azog, the defoiler, as I get the Balrog, because I do not want to have to use the Dust of Dragon Strike. I want to be having a moving, killing machine. It's the Balrog! Run for your lives! I hate this Orc house so much. But I have bigger fish to fry right over here. So I'm going to ignore all that. I'm just going to fly right over to enemy base and clean up some of this mess. So, what's all this mess? 3 power points, you say? Excellent. Let's see how long this lasts. They're kind of starting to chunk down the health bar a bit. Great Goblin. Everyone else fall back. Leave this job to the Balrog. PowerPoint City, baby! Why is it doing no damage? I felt like that was very disappointing in the damage department. Did it just reduce the damage it does to fortresses? That would make sense, actually. There's a Nazgul in there? Oh, not anymore. Been thrown back a bit. Oh, come on, Balrog, do something good. Throw out your whip one more time. Come on. Nope, you're useless. Damn it. Azog has arrived. You're all doomed. Great Goblins, stand back for a bit. That sounds very wrong. So make me some goblins, please. To deal with this nonsense. Level these up because I feel like I might need them. No, that's 1,000 I'm wasting right there. Let's not do that. Let's get that scavenged armor I wanted. Some of my orcs can get it, right? Yeah, these orcs can. The mountain orcs. Okay. Oh yeah. One thing to mention about the orcs in the Misty Mountains. Until they brought in the mountain giants, they didn't actually have any dedicated like long-range siege unit. They had trolls, and more trolls. That's all they had. They had a bunch of trolls, but no actual long-range damage dealers. They all were mostly in melee. And those are all the summon Goblin Towners. Oh, you're still alive? Wow, that's really good. And there goes my resources again. Oh, those horrors are getting healing. Let's give them more experience. Oh, God. Oh, they've thrown down the nasty aura. They brought down the smelly aura. That's what I'm going to call it now, the smelly aura. Oh, I hate that. I have to keep coming back to this to make this work. Come on. There we go. So yeah, these are the elite orcs. They are pikes. It doesn't say they're pikes, but they are pikes. Now, Lesser Drake, unfortunately, I found dragons in this mod to be a bit disappointing. Yes, they're really, really strong. Oh, that bloody great beast. Just had to die making a mess, didn't it? Luckily, this fire drake is really good at killing off Mordor. This is your way of dealing with Mordor, the drakes. It just absolutely melt them. You want anything that's orc based. I'm gonna try and build up here, so long that lasts. I'm gonna rebuild here, get rid of that. And now we're not making any money because we don't have Muzgash around. Ouch. I'm actually now going to get Scavenger just to alleviate that problem. When Muzgash isn't around and there's a large army to fight, I will have now got some way. I'll now have some way of making money. Guess some of these Gundabad stone trolls. I didn't mean to do that. You stay in and fight. Oh, you're about to die because you're weak. You're super weak to arrows. That is fine though because I expected that. Or you just expire. Even better. They don't get anything from it. So yeah, the reason I'm showing off Ushak or Golfimble is basically a Sharku. It's a Sharku that summons more wolves, not wargs by the way, wolves, white wolves, and gives all our cavalry units extra bonuses. So basically, it's a Sharku that doesn't have much value, sadly. Oh, now they're not starting to make attack trolls. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But we've got the Gundabad Stone Troll. May not want that much right now. But remember those incredibly armoured trolls back in the Battle of Five Armies? Well, they're them. These are they. And we're about to show them off. So first we're going to get a Death Mask. Dread Helmet. Then it's going to get Serrated Armour, which increases hit point and decreases deceleration. And then he gets the Scythe Gauntlets. Yep, is exactly what it was. Use the Defiler. I see no enemy heroes. But look at all those resources we're getting now. And look at that. Now we're starting to use our elite units. The enemy has no chance. You're fine in the early game. You don't mind the Goblin Town dying. But when you get into the late game, you do want units that can stay alive. And these units do that incredibly well. Also, by the way, best hero killer in the game here, Azog is. I think he's the best hero killer. He can do a mini lockdown, not quite a cripple like Lurtz, but he's also your best hero. So yeah, even better. Also, if you merge Scavenger with Muzgash's power, you will actually get more resources. I noticed that there. Instead of getting the 200 I normally got, I got 300 and something. So we do get more. We do get more from having some of the effects multiplied by each other. And look at that beautifully fully armored troll. When it also reaches level 2, it's 15 seconds, gain extra damage against structures, but loses some armor. I'm just going to fall back to the base. We can't do anything about the Balrog or the Dragon Strike, really. There really isn't much else we can do. Goblin Towners, though, you can... Goblin Towners and Moria Orcs, you're in there. You're in here to die. That's your whole purpose. Try and destroy that building, please. Deal damage over time. I believe in one of the patches of the vanilla base game, you can actually use those poison blades to actually do more damage to structures. I cannot confirm this. I've never done this myself, but I think that does work. We ever make them use their powers to just wasting their abilities to do anything to us. Always good. Now I'm going to build a few more treasure troves back here just to get the full discount. As with every other faction, always try to go for the full discount on things because it is worth it. Full discount does actually become useful when you are in a stressy, like, oh god, why do they keep doing this to me? When you need a quick thing, or your mass upgrading your units, having the discounts do help a big deal. Should not take them for granted, because they will give you something to work with. My goblins are still alive. They destroyed the lumber mill. Oh, look at them go. They actually did something useful for once. Scaffolding, just give some fire arrows to our base. Yeah, why not? Got nothing else going on with the money right now. So I've almost hit our 4 command point cap again. We're making units, right? Let's stop doing that. No, it's too late. Just too late. Got the last thing here, the banner carriers. What's the filer do, exactly? Gunbound Berserkers gain armor and immune to fear and terror. Taints an area around Azog, nearby allies around the area gain extra resources and kill any units on this area. So, okay, so this isn't what made... So it wasn't the Scavenger and Muzgash's power working together. It was actually because of Azog's ability. You get more resources for the kills you get. Well, speaking of, let's give everyone more experience. Come on, you should be immune to fear and terror. You're around Azog, aren't you? Look at that, level 6 Horrors of Ground, which can throw skulls. It's just only the one unit. Okay, I lost the other unit. It's a sad day. But we don't want the Horrors of Gram. I want to finally show off the Mountain Giants. I finally want to show them off in their true glory. What are you going to do now, wizard? I love the way his voice goes into a higher tone when he says wizard. Put them all together. Prepare our arrival, Goblin Towners. That dragon's coming. Well, soon. We're going to wait for the Balrog first before we attack. You want to always have all your powers built up together, as most factions, when you're about to attack an enemy base. It can make a big difference if you have everything built up ready for that moment. So Mountain Giants, no different from what they are in base game vanilla. They're exactly the same. There's nothing special or different about these. How is that unit still alive? He's gone now. He did now. Oh yeah, and this Mountain Giants, this Horror of Gram, whatever it's called, is still alive. Army fall back. Meet with the Mountain Giant. Can't get another one yet. They're 75, 90 command points. Oh god, that's a bit much. Oh yeah, 7 of the Drakes. Yeah, you're limited to 4 Drakes. You can give them armor, but don't bother unless you've got the money just to throw away at stuff. I think the summon Drake is better than the actual person of the Drake, because each Drake is worth 2,000 resource, and you can't discount that. There's no way to discount your units. I think that's why Goblin Town has so many things that just give you resources, because you have no real discounts other than the treasure troves. And even then, that's hardly a real discount. That's just what the game does anyway. Anyway, I'm going to start coming up here. How are they still alive? So many questions, not enough time. Alright, what are their ability? Which isn't to knock back an armor, okay. Level 6, extra damage and armor. So an even better carnage. Or exactly carnage, I don't know the difference. So yeah, like I said, fireworm, worm armor. And another unit you should never, I wouldn't recommend getting ever, for any reason whatsoever, do not get this unit, the Giant Bat. It is so horrendously bad. It is so horrendously bad. Only if your enemy is a player who is saying, okay, I'm never going to make archers in this game. I'm going to avoid making archers at all costs. That is the only point. That's the only time I would actually recommend going for the Giant Bats. When your enemy is trolling you and you don't build any way of getting rid of flying units. For one, it's a flying unit. Flying units in this game, or in this mod in general, are not very, not the best at their job. They're okay, but I wouldn't recommend getting them en masse. And that's exactly what the Giant Bats are trying to tell you. They want you to get the Giant Bats en masse. Just don't. Really, just don't. They are not something you should invest time or money into. They're killing my army off a bit, so it's going to make some moria orcs to fill in the gap for a second. Balrog is almost back. Oh, hurts to do that. Oh yeah, level 10 he can summon Bolg. And the hologram unit. Level 5 elite troll are fighting the most elite troll of Mordor, Moloch. Mine's gonna win. He doesn't know mine's gonna win. Let's get the Balrog back in here. Let's burn the troll cage and the other building. I forget what they're called. I like how our heroes have suffered no damage so far. That's also a bad thing though, because it means there's other things to come. Mountain Giants try and hit the fortress. Always get your long-range siege units to hit the fortress. Oh yeah, this is the Dragon Strike, if you forgot what it was. It can be killed, but dear God does it do really good damage to everything. Look at the carnage, 21 power points already. I'm actually going to get the Weirworm. I've shown off the Watcher a lot of times. The Weirworm I've not shown off in a long time. Oh, Muzgash. I've got you, bro. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. That was a level 5. Oh no, it's a level 1. I thought it was a level 5 Mountain Giant. I was thinking, oh, that's good. Nope. Whip the Gorgoroth beast. Show it who's the boss. Yeah, you know who's boss around here. Goblin Towers right on top of the Balrog. See how long they last. Half of them are already dead. Oh, I love it. Oh, and here's the Weirworm. Slightly bigger than the normal worm used to be. Brings out a little tunnel, which you can actually use as a mine to actually escort units in. Don't do it. Unless you're trying to go for a fun theme thing where you're not allowed to leave the fortress perimeter. Don't do it. It's another one of those things you might think, yeah, it's cool, it's fun. But it literally is just an ability that makes you want to throw your units into your mine in the first place. You don't want to do that. But it keeps you away from the front. It keeps your units away from the front line. You could have if this was Isengard back in the vanilla days with berserkers, shoving all the berserkers into the mine and then throw them out. That'd be perfect. Going about berserkers, Horrors of Gram, they are not good with surprise attacks. They prefer to stay right in there, in your face. If you could escort trolls, then that's what I would recommend. But unfortunately, as you can see, mountain giants and trolls cannot enter the things like that. And there goes enemy base. Balrog is about to disappear. Yep. Oh, just before he died too. Oh, and let's just do it for the fun of it. And prepare for the theme music. Ba 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 ba. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah. All in all, good faction, but first let's go over all the different summons they have. You have bats, you have technically take over things that can make you more things. Got the Watcher, you got a Weirwood, you got a Balrog, you got a Dragon. I just love the Misty Mountains. I used to hate them because I didn't think going Goblin Town early game was good. Obviously on something like a 1k start, can't really do that. You'd have to go Moria Orcs Creatures. But you still aim for Muzgash first. Because you literally cannot survive without getting quick resources because you don't scale up well in the late game. You have to go from one point where you're weak with the Goblin Towners, and you need to go, okay, I've got like 5,000 in resources, I'm going to go straight into my elite units now. I'm going to full upgrades, 4 heroes, everything. Because I'm constantly getting more and more resources from killing things. You have to always be in combat with the Goblin Towners. It's a strange thing, I'll admit, it is very strange. But it's very fun. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed. Next we have in the list is Dol Guldur. But until then, my friends, ta-ta for now.